How does a brand that nobody knows launch a compact EV into a market that is already completely saturated? Today, we're looking at something I think is really fascinating. It's the strategy for a total newcomer, the Jaecoo J5. They're making their big Australian debut at the Everything Electric show down in Melbourne.
Right, and Jaecoo is, well, it's not exactly a household name here, is it?
Not even close. So the big question, our mission for today is how does a brand that nobody knows launch a compact EV into a market that is already completely saturated? So the J5, they're definitely positioning this as a premium option in that small electric SUV space. And when you look at the interior, you can kind of see why. They're throwing a lot at it. You get a big 13.2-inch infotainment screen, another display for the driver.
Hmm. That dual screen layout. Plus, you've got leather seats, a panoramic sunroof, a decent sound system. It certainly looks the part.
Right, it feels premium.
But the engineering is where it gets clever, I think. It's how they're supporting that premium feel without, letting the cost get out of control. It's using a 60.9 kilowatt-hour LFP battery, lithium iron phosphate.
And that's key because LFP is generally cheaper to produce.
Right.
And more stable, too.
Exactly. It's a really smart choice for hitting that target price.
Yeah.
For power, it has a 155 kilowatt motor up front, which is pretty respectable for this class.
So what does that get you in terms of real-world range?
They're targeting about 400 kilometers on the WLTP cycle, which, is a solid, believable number.
Got it.
The charging speed. The DC fast charging is capped at 80 kilowatts.
Oof. For a vehicle launching in 2026, that feels a little slow.
It's not leading edge, for sure. It'll get you from 30 to 80% in about 27 minutes, which is fine, but the market leaders are pushing well beyond that now.
Okay, but for a city like Melbourne, practicality still counts for a lot. It's compact, only about 4.4 meters long, and the boot space is pretty good, 480 liters.
Yeah, on the practical side, it absolutely ticks the boxes.
All right, so this is where the strategy shifts from specs to, well, something much bolder. We know it's not launching until the first quarter of 2026, and the price is expected to start just north of that $40,000 mark.
Which is a huge ask, waiting over a year for a car from a brand you've never even heard of.
So what's the hook? What is the tactical play to get people to commit?
This is where they get really aggressive. They are leveraging this Everything Electric show to create a real sense of urgency. It's all built around this special pre-order bonus, and it's only available during the show.
The Jaecoo J5 is betting everything on premium features and these incredibly aggressive, time-sensitive incentives. It's all to overcome that complete lack of brand recognition in a really competitive market like Melbourne.
It really is.
Yeah.
And if we zoom out, it raises a bigger question for you to think about.
Yeah.
In today's EV market, which is expanding so fast, how much does brand heritage, that name on the badge, truly matter anymore? Especially when you compare it to a compelling, feature-rich car that's backed by some seriously strong and very calculated early adopter incentives.
A fantastic question to leave it on.